Great and beautiful morning and evening to you all, wherever you are joining me at this hour. Welcome to 375 edition of Investdata Trading Academy Live with Ambrose. Yes, I would say that the month of November has been an active month for both the local market and international market. Most of the market has recorded a good gain. We are seeing Asia market in the green, US beating almost the best performance since March this last year 2022. You can see that it has done well so far this month of November. And yes, this morning I will tell you that most of this market also are missed. They are open lower this morning as all eyes are still on what on macroeconomic data to shape what decision of the world of the apex banks of this domain. I'll tell you this is shaping the market right away as we speak. That in Asia market is down in red. We are seeing that the fear of of weaker economic readings or data from China is also setting that market down. And also market players also is in a kind of nursing fear that they've waited for much expected stimulus package or measure from this Chinese government and all those stuff since post COVID-19 lifting all of those ones. They have not seen much on the economy of China, and that is waiting wait for what on Asia stock as market has opened for today. Again, I can reflect, you can see it all over there. Most of the stock market there, even at all eyes in also are still expect to see inflation data and the retail figure from Australia. We are seeing that Japan also is missed because of what inflation that is also looking up in that environment. These are the things that is also influencing Asia market. Down to Europe. Europe market is also as to speak. Europe is down as all eyes are still on what on more of this some key economic release are coming up this week, and this is what is also weighing on Asia market despite the ceasefire that's ongoing in Middle East, which also all eyes have seen that we have seen relative peace. Food items also relief materials have been moving within the borders freely in these last days. But we believe that the peace should usher in from here. Let the world leaders also step in to make sure that peace return. But in Asia market, sorry, in the Europe market, I think the market around the globe also, like I said earlier, they've done well, and that's also reflecting that this slowdown we're seeing as a result of profit taking, which is also part of the market, and also as all eyes on this, economic readings to give insight what will be the last vision of central banks for this domain for the month of December being the last for the year. I think all eyes are still on US retail figure to see for this holiday how consumption, the float of consumption to also assist Fed in what in taking that decision on what on where they stand on what on rate hike. Are they going to start cutting or are they going to extend their pausing cycle right away, or going to extend the hike cycle again? That's why you see market is a bit slow or quiet today in among this market. All eyes are more to see this data that will come within this week. Starting from China, Asia to Europe to what to US. All eyes are on these economic data to give insight and also to shape economic activities. Because I tell you, also managers are also coming out. We're seeing GDP of coming from different sector and different economies, sorry, and also key inflation data also that are due this season or this week. So also will give knowledge of what the market will look for the week. But this morning they are all factoring all this into their decision. As you see that the market is going down across the mature market in Asia, in Europe, in US. We're seeing market looking what southward marginally, waiting for what a trigger, and this figure will come from what data that were expected to look like. This will form what ECB will be doing, what Fed will be doing, what also China and Japan, all their central bank, what they've been in Australia, all this, India, all this will determine the next action for that. Don't forget that all eyes are on Europe and and the US to end their world to reach the end of their world of their rate hike cycle. The pause we are seeing so far, no, but data will determine how far they will go from here. For me, there's no cause for alarm. Coming down to look what is happening in Africa market. And now Africa market is made why NGS in Nigeria has extended its bullish position as we speak. We are seeing positive sentiment right now in the market as we speak now. Market has opened in green. It's also seen that great this hour as of our meeting. And also we are seeing in Johannesburg, we're seeing the South Africa market Kenya market, if you can see that all these markets are missed, because I tell you, at the years from that end, seasonality has helped bring down all this market. But down here in Nigeria, despite the outcome or the kind of statement that came from the Apex Bank, leader or the CBN governor, we will call it, we have seen that there's a kind of a hawkish, outlook for the next 2 quarters, how it's going to, impact the market, and also banks, playing the role of supporting the dream or the aspiration or the expectation of the governor and the government about having a $1 trillion economy. It takes a solid banks, also active economy. But if you are going into that direction and you are giving us an instance that in the next 2 quarters you want to kill the economy before going to expansion, yes, you are coming back to bring OMO back to the system, OMO to attract foreign investors, an environment where we are seeing insecurity here and there. I think the government are talking much, we are not seeing more impact. Even the policy formulation we are seeing, yes, it might be a better thing to come ahead, but as to speak now, you don't want to kill the economy before you start injecting life again. Policy direction should guide us. If we're going to increase our rate to fight against the kind of one called inflation, it is not rate. We have seen that, yes, our own inflation, our own economic inflation is not as a result of all liquidity in the system. If liquidity in the system is as a result of that, that is where you can act your rate to address the issue of liquidity. But now, you are even attracting more flow into the economy by raising your homo rate to attract more money. It's just that yes, we need to look at what the areas where we're having issue. The structural issue that we're having, that the physical and the monetary supposed to should come together to address the issue. Yes, we have insecurity, and you are attracting foreign investors to come and invest direct investment to come and start building factory where there's insecurity. Are you just attracting the portfolio investor that will come in and go out? Yes, you want to attract that dollar back to your economy. I think there are ways you can get dollar apart from increasing rate, where you are tightening you are putting your economy down here into what a corner, because rate hike will automatically increase cost of fund. That cost of fund will also impact cost of cost of production. At the same time, cost of transportation. At the same time, inflation will be on because of what costs have been also factored. Also, the exchange rate today is a major factor that we're having as issue, because most of the imported items, because most of the machine area we use are imported, as cost of importing is automatically we're importing inflation to the economy. These are issues to be addressed. Yes, CBN government mentioned a lot of this, how to address them. I think that will focus not working on what on rate. We have seen other material economy where they have high rate, the rate have needed result. We are seeing their inflation cooling down. Here we have had almost more than a year of not seeing impact on inflation. Yes, despite there's a slight decline on month to month in terms of food inflation or core inflation for the month basis for the month of October. For the month of October, I get us to remember that yes, it was further. Even this is what we call harvest season. We are not seeing much on the price. Price of items in the market are high. Even the food items that are the major basket of the major item in the basket of inflation. We need to look at all this and readdress, because if you are trying to attract a foreign investor or expense of the economy, you are not doing the economy good. You need to put your house in order so that the foreign investor, because if you want to attract them with your OMO and all those rate hike, I'm telling you, they know your environment more than yourself. For that, you don't see them coming in. You might say you are seeing foreign people coming for OMO. They are bringing dollar. I mean, how much of that is coming in compared to what the economy should do? I tell you, increase the rate will further increase our economy. We know that we have seen fragile performance in the economy in terms of GDP. Look at the macroeconomic headwinds. Look at the inflation figure. Look at the positive margin for the month of October. We're looking to see that of November very soon. We can tell you that the economy is having fixed. We need to work to pay the economy out of this situation, not further hitting the economy by increasing cost of funds. I think this is where the CBN governor and the state will think, right? If you are going hawkish in an economy that is already at a coma, I tell you, our growth in terms of GDP is still very, very fragile. We're moving from, can see Q1, Q2, Q3, you can see that the growth has been very slow and at the same time very weak. That anything can happen. And automatically, with all we're seeing, we're already what we call pre-recession, mode already, which is not taking any moment. Yes, you might see the fourth quarter might look. I tell you, anything can happen, and that might lead, because when business activities is going down because of a high cost of funds, going to reflect on your GDP, and when you are seeing negative GDP 2 times, already back to recession. I believe this was to do that, not to attract foreign investors on the expense of the economy. Do the needful by addressing insecurity in Nigeria. We'll see that farmers go back to farm. No supply chain is come back, no, and also cost of energy to a level is so that is reduced by the new move by the government to bring gas on board for transportation. These are the things we need to do and make sure that it's working, and also look at how coming to that cost of living start coming down. That's where you can now see vibrant economy, not raising rates to attract foreign investors. I stop here and let's move on to other things in the market. Yes, I will say that yes, that the market right away as we speak, was that our market for me is not doing badly. Market has also extended its rally as we look at the market performance right now, which is good. We are seeing that the market is not even react much as expected to the statement of the governor and other. But I'll tell you that at this point, cautious trading will also be applied. Those stocks that we have made money, those stocks that has potential to go further, nothing stop you, in putting your position there. But when you are investing, invest with expectation, and also you have to be very, concerned about what you are buying, because I tell you, the local stocks that are dominated rally these days, even this morning we are seeing them, you have to play caution with those kind of positions, so that it will land you, in another position that you won't be, happy with yourself. Why? Because market at this level is bound to correct, but the correct might not correction, as I said earlier, it might not be today, tomorrow. That's why I say you have to play with caution. The market is extending a good rally. I can see that market is really on fire as we speak, but you need to play with caution. Don't be carried away with up market. I will see it anytime, any day. A market where you are seeing activities like this, but good is that we are seeing no buying interest coming back to banking sector, despite the signal the governor of sent that of capitalization. I tell you, the banks have done well, and most of the banks, the first year bank, have capacity to carry on, even paying dividend, and even go can source for fund, any fund to support. But already on their shareholders fund or their capital base, I can tell you that most of the banks, first year banks, are solid and strong. So that don't be afraid of what of banking capitalization, whether to be a plus and what and a boost for the economy and the market in general going into what 2024, as the year 2024 is already downloaded. Yes, I will tell you that the market as we speak now, the Russian index is trading at what 71,449.01, up by 218.50. Market is up by 0.28, also almost 0.3 in terms of the percentage. Good one. But if you look at market breadth is solid and positive. We're having 22 gainers against 13 losers right away. For me, it's a good one. But quickly look at what are the top losers right away. We're seeing e-transact, the tech companies, the new setup. I was seeing there. We see the e-transact, Omatech, ROT Briscoe, Guinea Insurance, and John Holt. These are the top losers right away in the market. And also, if you come on the gainer side, we're seeing that the FBN holding has doubled to 22 naira. That is about 10% off, followed by Multivast, also 10% off. We're seeing Nimet sustaining the momentum of last week, in green, followed by Sooner Assurance, also on the gainer side, 9.7% in the green, and NSL Tech. These are the top gainers right away. We are seeing that banks, there's buying interest in the bank right away. Also, we are seeing that in terms of volume, Universal Insurance have sustained the volume that we have seen, 123.4 million shares traded so far. 20 Bank is slowing down on profit taking, 56.78 million shares traded so far. Access Bank has moved to almost 18 naira, 17 naira 90 kobo, 4.42.1.7 million shares traded so far. While Veteran Capital is already trading around 39 kobo, 17.92 million shares traded so far. The last one is UPA. UPA is always back to 20.95, traded 17.8 million shares at this hour. This is the position of the market. Right away, we'll come back to our chart because of our time. I think that yes, like I told you, the chart was seeing what I call ascending triangle. Ascending triangle, you can see here. The market is a bullish ascending triangle was seen already. You can see it here. Let me drop it here. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yes. You can see it here. This is what we call ascending triangle. You can see that the market at this level. Look at the resistance level where we are now. You can draw it there at the new level of the market. You can see. Yes. This is what we call the ascended triangle. And for me, it's a very positive one. It's a bullish trend in the market, which is good for the market. Market is making higher highs, new all-time high of what? Of 71,400 and almost 50, 449.01. This is a new one for the market, and the market was seeing interest, buy interest in the banking stock, and that tells you that potentials for companies that will give you money in banking stock are there, and that's why for those that are planning to register for Invest 2024, we'll be discussing all this in that meeting where you solidify your position, where you need to exit, will also be shared in that class. For those that are paid, I'll say kudos, prepare for next meeting, and why those that are yet to pay, take opportunity to pay today, because for this discount, I think the discount has closed last week on the 25th. That means any money you are paying now for the class, you are going to pay full cost for the full charge for the fees for the class as you are preparing, counting days to the class. But I tell you, the market is on a good shape, despite or say you are trading with caution. Don't be carried away with up market. But I tell you, we are seeing sectors and industries where we should put our money, as data from Bureau of Statistics in the last DP, in the last crypto DP that were released, are giving us where we should be looking at, and also from the statement of the CBN governor area that was looking at preparing ourselves for 2024. I will tell you that for those that participated in this in 2023 this year, for this year, I tell you the return more than 100%, which I said earlier, in the part one of the class. Tell you you are on the right path if you already have registered for the program. If you're yet to do, I will tell you, go ahead and register for the class because of what you are about to gain from this class. Yes, quickly we'll call up our our indicators to further look at this analysis this hour. Quick look at calling out our calling up the MACD, money flow, and our T line. These are the ones who are playing with right away. Yes, our volume should go back to where it belongs. Let's call the volume up now. Sorry, because you must look at your volume to see what is happening. Volume is very important when you are doing your analysis. For that, you don't joke with your volume. Volume is very, very important. Okay, I'm good to go. Yes, following there, we can now change our this to what to 8 usual. Like I said, that if you look at this triangle, this is a very bullish triangle chart pattern. When you see ascending a bullish ascending a triangle, tell you that market is in green. Fine, it's up, trading up. Like I say, market is inside trending, also consolidating, but you can see that it's making a higher high right now again in the market. But let's look at the different time frame to see. You can see that MACD is already warming up for what to cross over, but still relatively still bearish now. But I tell you, this divergence will soon be corrected depending on what happens in the market today and tomorrow in this new week. Don't forget that this is the week that leads to what end of the month of November. Let's look at the daily chart. You can see where the market is now. But if you look at other short time frame, cost of our time, then look at the now 1 hour chart. You can see 1 hour chart market is still very, very above the T line. You can see that trend good one. Money flow is still almost 76. You can see that market has become bullish on the 1 hour chart. We quickly look at the 4 hour chart, which is also very, very important for us in this class. Our 4 hour chart, you can see that it's above the T line and also has formed the same. You can see it here, the same ascending triangle, a bullish ascending triangle, and MACD is also coming up. Despite that, it's still bearish here. We are still also making sign, because look at this histogram here, almost coming up. Then money flows around 56, 76 flat. For me, it's not about down for the market. So if you look at the 15-minute chart, that would be nice for us to know exactly what is happening. On 15-minute chart, you can see that market is above the T line. We are seeing a profit taking sign here. Red, but still market is bullish. You can see how bullish market is on the short term, and also tell that market is strong on the short term. Yeah, this is the state of the market. But quickly on want to look at some individual stocks before call it a day. The one that time for me to do. Quickly look at what is happening in Access Corp. I will tell you, I see move in that Access Corp this morning. Let's see what is happening in Access Corp before call it a day. But the state of the market for me is a good one. The market is starting the week on a good way. Yes, we look at Access Corp on 15 minutes, you can see that it's still very strong above the T line. You can see MACD is bullish and money flow is what pays for Access Bank forward 15 minutes chart. Let's look at 1 hour chart for the stock. On the 1 hour chart, you can see that the stock is still very strong. You can see this move this morning strong. You can see the stock now You can see a big move that crossed 18 right away as we speak. For me, it's a good one for Access. Access is trading above 18 naira right now. For me, it's a good one. You can see that life class is too good. Now, as we're talking, you can see the new candlestick have extended this morning. And I said, good volume was seen also at this hour in 1 hour chart. For let's quickly look at the 4 hour chart for what for Access. For what before we call it today, you can see that Access has crossed 18 naira as we speak right away now. So you can see and look at the resistance level of Assets here, here. Once it's almost at that resistance level, you can see where it is now. That means anything around there, 1890 was able to cross it, a new trend has started. And you can see that MACD is bullish already, or you can see it has crossed. This is very strong sign. It's a bullish sign for Assets. And you can see that money flow is already coming up above 50, already 52. For me, it's a good one. This is a good sign. We see that on a daily, on a week, on a daily, on a 1 hour, on a 4 hour start, Access is bullish. This is a good news for Access. Yes, on this note, because of our time, we'll call it a day. I'll see you hopefully on Wednesday, and that will be last for this week because of what the preparation for our coming Investdata 24. We'll be holding the class on Friday, but hopefully by Wednesday we also will be available to share. And the market is on a good mood. I can tell you what the market is doing is good, but like I said, don't be carried away with what the upside market, and also be trade with caution and buy into value. I see the market not correcting, but might not be immediately because of how that at the back of your mind. Know the kind of stocks you are using to hedge against that turn, because this time we are not hedging against inflation because we're already in the market. The things that are coming from their physical instrument, but we that are here, we are hedging against what? Against that turn market. And that is necessary, that you must understand that market does not remain uptrend or in that trend. It is this oscillation of up and down that creates value for investors. On this note, again, see you on Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of your trading day. Bye.